Hello, and welcome to the Daily Gas for September 6, 2023, called Football Sudoku by Bill Murphy. This is a little different than what I normally do because I'm actually editing this post-solve. The puzzle that you see in front of you is not the Football Sudoku, but it is actually a Sudoku you'll see posted later today, which will be the second bonus problem to the gas leak, but that's besides the point. The reason I'm here now is because we were presented with two Sudokus today. We were presented with the True Daily Gas as well as the Sudoku that inspired the Daily Gas for the day. I started by solving just the Sudoku that inspired the Daily Gas without solving the gas itself. And to be honest, I wasn't very satisfied with that. I wanted to have both solves. So I'm going to cut over to past me that is going to explain the rules. I'm going to solve the ungas, and then I will solve the true gas for the day. And I'll have some timestamps down below so that way you can jump around as you see fit. I hope you enjoy. This, what you see in front of you, is the true gas for today. Bill has also provided us an alternate version that was from, I guess, a competition back in 2018. And it has the same rules as the gas today. I think it was the inspiration, and this one is also seemingly by Bill. I think I think it was Bill who did this a while ago, where he posted the gas version, like the harder version of the Sudoku, and his gasified version of the same Sudoku. I This isn't exactly what was done here because the other one was still quote unquote gas, but this one is not. This is the one I'll be trying, but it has the same rules as the other puzzle. So, if you are interested in trying this puzzle, and want to try the gas version, the solutions aren't going to be the same because the numbers are actually different. In some places, like the 2 and 3 line up, but if you look like the 9 here, for example, doesn't line up with the 9 here. This 9 would say the 9 couldn't go here. So these are actually different puzzles that we're looking at. Um, and the gray circles, the players, as we'll come to know, are in different places. So, maybe if you try the gas version and you like it, then you can try this less gas version. Anyways, let's get into the rules for both of these Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Gray circles represent 14 football players divided into teams. Players of each team are marked with numbers from 1 to 7. One team plays with a ball, number 8, the other with a ball, number 9. Player number 1 has a ball number next to him in a direction of a horizontal, vertical, or diagonal pass to the player number 2, and so on up to the pass between player 6 and 7 of each team. No other player stands in the way of every pass. All right, what does that actually mean? Each of these gray circles are team players. They will either be assigned to the 9 team or to the 8 team. What that means is that, let's try to give an example. Can we place one here? We can. If this was the 9 team, for example, you would start at player number 1. Let's say this is player number 2, and we're on the 9, or maybe we're the 8 team. That would make sense. Player number 2, then to go from here to here, you need to pass the ball. So we're going to use the line tool real quick. 1, pass the ball to 2, but the 9 is an 8. So 8 would have to go somewhere here along the line to satisfy that condition. So 1 passes the ball to 2, and the ball is the number 8. The reason I chose this square here is because I see an 8 here. 2 could then pass the ball in a different direction. It could pass it diagonally, for example. Oops, that's not diagonally. Diagonally like this to 3 here, but we know that's not possible. So let's say in this case, This is player number 3. So the ball will get passed to player number 3. And this is valid because there's an 8 here on the line. So you know that 1 passed it to 2, 2 passed it to 3. This would then have to connect to another gray circle. Looks like the only one it can connect to is this one. Oops. And this would be player number 4. And an 8 would have to exist somewhere on this line here because 3 is passing the 8 ball to player number 4. So this continues all the way from 1 to 7, and because there are 14 gray circles here, this will go not only from 1 to 7, but it will go from 1 to 7 twice, once for one color team and once for another color team. So as we go, we'll start to color these gray circles different colors and maybe start to think about how they connect to each other, how they could connect to each other in order to solve this puzzle. If that is still a little bit confusing, then if you're not planning on trying this version, then skip to the end and hopefully, assuming I've solved it, you will see a solved version of this puzzle that has the lines drawn out with the theoretically I should have the balls indicated as we travel through. Those are the plans at least. Anyways, so those are all the rules for today. Let's just jump right into it. Let's restart. Okay. So, where do we begin? Well, let me make sure I understand this. The part about the player. Player number 1 has a ball, right? So on and so forth. No other player stands in the way of every pass. So that means this person could never pass the ball to this person because there would be a player standing in the way of this pass. No other player stands in the way of every pass. Okay. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start coloring the 8s and the 9s as well as the circles that are necessary. So this circle here, let's make it orange. So that'll be the orange team, and this will be the blue team. Then we have to start thinking about which directions these people can pass to. So he can pass diagonally this way or diagonally this way. And this definitely isn't player number 1, but we need to think about where they might go after this. So this player will either throw in this direction or in this direction. And we don't know because it seems, yeah, this doesn't work, this doesn't work. So the other cardinal directions do not work. So this player either passes this way. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to indicate 6 there. Player either exists here or here. Either goes in, let's use the line tool, either this direction or this direction. Or actually, wait a second, because of the way that this puzzle works, unless this is the 7 or the 1, it actually needs an entrance and an exit for passing. So more than likely, this is probably just a person being passed to. And then this could pass up there, I guess. This could pass here. I guess, are these... I'm wondering if the logic that I'm applying is sound, where I'm saying that blue cannot be next to orange. Or blue cannot be next to blue, and orange cannot be next to orange. It has to be next to a different thing. Is there... This might be more complicated than I thought. No wonder this isn't considered a gas, because there's a lot to consider here. This possibly could go in this direction than this direction, where this would be blue and this would be blue. Again, unless this was 1 or 7, it can't be 1. These definitely can't both be 7. I I'm trying to imagine a world where I guess you know what could happen? We're gonna draw it out with red, I guess. Or let's use orange. No, orange is too similar. Let's do gray. Hopefully that's okay. This could pass down here. Oops. Oh, here, then here, then here. That could be a valid path. Like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Well, okay, well, it couldn't end up here as a seven, but let's just say that could be like a valid path right there. Then the thing would then be, how do I make a path to the other players? It looks like it would end here, here. Hmm, here. Then we go here, here, here. But then how do I ever get to here? I know I'm just drawing a lot of lines right now, so I'm sorry if that's a little confusing. These also should probably be different colors. You know what? Let's keep it blue for the blue team and orange for the orange team. That makes the most sense, doesn't it? Though this is not necessarily a different color, is it? Hmm. Definitely a little bit more challenge going on. This either needs to come from here. That comes from here, then it would go here. So it seems like this needs to be the end point. Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to look for endpoints, or I guess start points. This seems like it, well, I guess it can't be a 1, so it'd have to be a 7. This seems like it would be an endpoint because it can't connect here because that's too close. It can't connect there because that's passing through another player, and it says no other player stands in the way of every pass. So this would have to go here. I think that's almost certainly a connection. So let's actually, sorry, we should do with the line tool. This is almost certainly a connection here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see. Where does this? Oh, well, this could come from here, couldn't it? This could be another endpoint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, that ends up one short. But the only place this can get something from is here. So could this connect to a different one then? If I use this, only way I could connect is this way, this way, this way, this way. I could have something like this, 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 this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the only one this can connect to is here. But the issue is if this doesn't go down here, I don't know how else this gets its pass, right? It either needs to get its pass from up top or to the side. Hmm. Okay, I think this almost certainly has to be an endpoint. So I think this has to be a 7. This then is an 8 or 9. I think this would have to be 6 then. Now I need to start thinking about connections. See, if this goes this way for 5, then it needs to escape. How can it escape? It can only escape up. So this would be 6, 5, 4, and that doesn't work. So, most certainly this has to go this way. Oh, wait, it's at 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, no. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this would be 0. Issue is the second I do this, where do I go? Go 7, 6, 5. I think this has to go this way. 5, 4. 4, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ah, see, but this can't be 2 and this can't be 1. 6, 5, 4. It could be 3, oops, 3, 2, 1. This seems like it would be a valid solution. And then this escapes this way at this angle, here, here. Oh, wait, 1 second. Let's undo that. Where does this come from? That's okay. This gets the ball from here, here, oh, here, 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 and here. Let's say this was, well, this would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I I don't know for a fact, but this feels like it's a good solution, if that makes any sense. Like, I know it feels like I'm just making stuff up, but this feels very solid as a path forward. Because this, I think it has to be 7, right? It can't be 1. This has to be an endpoint by the rules. This one go here. This has to be an endpoint by the rules. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which looks valid to me. This has to be an endpoint, which means I take this. If I try to take this in 6 and I try to go this way, 5, 4. So yeah, this ends up as an endpoint because it cannot connect anywhere else. 1, 2. It needs to go through all of these. I think, yeah, because this told us we had to go this way. We couldn't go this way, so we had to go this way. If we went down, then we'd be trapped and we'd never be able to use this point. So this point is forbidden, essentially. We have to go up. We can't go this way because then we can never connect back down. So we have to go through here and we end off here, which makes sense because this is kind of an endpoint of its own. It can only ever be thrown a ball by this player. No, sorry. It could be thrown a ball. Oh, but then the line ends. Like, where does this go then? The only place this can go is here. And because we can't go this way, we have to use this. Because the second we use this, if we don't use this, then this just becomes trapped. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. And what that means is not used to the line tool, so yeah, that didn't do what I wanted it to. I thought I was going to overwrite the black, but it seems I need to remove and then replace. Oops. Down and across. And this isn't necessarily a 9 pass. This could be, like, I could still put an 8 here. So I think it's safe to color these blue. Let's remove the half coloring from here. Let's color these all orange. Okay, blue. Okay, well, here we go. If this is a pass, if this is a valid pass, which I think it is, well, also we should just be able to number all of these. But 9 tells us that this is 8. So this is 8. Um, give this like a light blue coloring like this. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Maybe we just use our circle tool. That gets passed. That's an 8. It has to be an 8. And then let's actually just go through a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7, 6. 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spotlight. 8. All right. I promise. I promise. I'm realizing now when I did. Oh my goodness. When I was doing my explanation earlier, I did like 1, 2, 3, 4. If that's actually the solution, that's crazy. All right. I'm gonna be honest. I just think I got lucky with that. If that seems like it's gonna be the final solution. 9. We have an 8 somewhere here. I don't know where yet, but wherever it is, we'll get a nice blue circle. This 9 gets an orange circle. Oops. Go back to the line tool. This one gets an orange circle. We need a 9 somewhere here. It needs to go somewhere here. Oh, and it'll go here. This is 9. This is 9. Let's give it an orange circle. And then we need to place an orange circle here for 9. And I think this also has to be a 9. So I think this is 9 and this is 9. Let me double check. This definitely has to be a 9 because it's a 1 gap. But this can't be a 9, this can't be, and neither of these can be a 9 because of that 9. So yes, this is the 9 here. And I think we're done with the 9 path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll do 1, 2, 3. So an 8 has to go somewhere here. 4, 5, and 8 has to go somewhere here. So let's pencil mark that. Then an 8 has to go somewhere here. It can't go here or here. So actually, oh, interesting. Wherever the 8 goes here, the opposite gets placed. So we got like, it's not an X-wing because it's not a perfect X here. It's like an offsides X, but 8. Then okay, well definitely 8 can't go anywhere here. So I think this has to be the 8 for the 4 to 3 route. That has to be the 8. 8 is already placed, and then we know 8 goes somewhere here. So this is 8. Let's just make sure that makes sense. If 8 goes here, 8 goes here, none of these can be 8. If 8 goes here, 8 goes here, none of these. Yeah, no matter what, here or here, none of these can be 8. So this is the only one. So now I think it's time to start just doing some Sudoku. You know, we're 17 and a half minutes into this thing. Let's do some Sudoku. So this is 1. Can we place 1? No. No, we can't place 1. But we need to place what? 3? I see 3 here, so this must be a 3. This must be the 5. Yeah, the 5. We're missing 8 and what? 8 and 6. Ah, and 6 here tells us that this is 8. 8. This is 6. 8 will get a blue circle because that's what it deserves. We're only missing one digit from here. I should have probably noticed that sooner. 9, which is not a 9 football. Um, 2, 3. Okay, 2, 3 tells us 2, 3 here, and actually this 3 tells us 2 here, 3 here. We're still missing 4 and 5, which we know 5 gives us 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing 7, 7, 8, and 2. This can't be 2 or 7, so this must be 8. This, oh, we already know this can't be 8. So this is 2, 7, 2, 7. So this is a 2, 7 pair, which leaves us with a what? A 4, 8 pair, but we have the 8. So this is a 4, this is an 8. We're only missing 2 digits here. That digit is a 3 and we don't know where 3 goes, or a 7, which we don't know where 7 goes. So I think we're just left with a 3, 7 pair here. 1, 2, 3, we're missing 4 and 5. 4 gives us 5, 4. We're only missing 2 digits here. We need to place a 1 somewhere, and we also need to place a 6. I don't see anything. So this is a 1, 6. Not the place we want to pair. Maybe we'll look for a triple here. 1, 3. So we need to place 4. 4 goes here. I was gonna say 4 goes in one of these two squares, but I saw this 4. We still need to place 5 and 7. This must be a 5 because of the 7 in the box. This must be 7. I guess also because of this 5 down here. We have 2 digits missing. We need to place 2 and 5. Yeah, 2 and 5. The 2, 5, because of that 5 that I talked about before. We need to place 1, 6, and 3. This can't be 1, so this is 3, 6. And this can't be 6, so this is 1, 3. Now we got all the combinations here of these 3 digits. 1, 3, and 7. This can't be 3, so this must be 1 or 7. Again, we have all the combinations. Not what we're hoping for, but we are missing 1, 6, 7, and 8. Oh no, 1, 6, 7, 8, and 5. Oh, and 5 goes here, doesn't it? 5 here, here, here. Yeah, 5 goes here, which I think then places 8 here. Because we already have our 8 for our pass. So this must be 8. This must be 8. Let's give our last 2 footballs a circle here. And I think we're coming up on the end here. 1, 6, 7. This can't be 1, so this is 6, 7. Again, another triple that we can't do anything about. Not yet, anyways. We're almost done with this column. Let's do it real quick. 7 and 8. 8 gives us 7, 8. We need to place 1, 6. We need to place 1, 6, and 9. This can't be 9 or 6, so this has to be 1. That gives us 6, 1, which gives us 7, 6, 1, 3, 6, 1, 3, 7. That resolved a lot of our pairs here. We're only missing one thing from here, and that's a 3. We are missing something from the row here, and that's a 9. We're missing 2 digits, a 2 and a 4. 4 gives us 2, 4. And then finally, last but not least, we need to place 6 and 7. Oh, as soon as we place this 7 and 2, now we'll place 7 and 6, and we're done. 22, 27. I'm very satisfied with that. This was a very different puzzle than anything I've seen before to see how the rule worked out. Essentially, 1 goes to, let's do a color selection. 1 goes to 2 through a 9. 2 goes to 3 through a 9. 3 goes to 4 through a 9. 4 goes to 5 through a 9. 5 to 6. 9, 6 to 7, 9. And this 9 is the quote-unquote football that's being passed. And the same thing applies with the 1. This goes 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. with an 8 in between because the 8 is the football. So hopefully I'll mark that as like a tag. Hello and welcome to part 2 of the September 6th, 2023 Daily Gas Football Sudoku by Bill Murphy. So I started by solving I guess you call it the original version of the Sudoku, the one that was the inspiration. That's what I'm looking for. The inspiration for this gas puzzle. And I guess I was a little unsatisfied leaving you all without a final conclusion here. So, what I'm doing is I'm going to solve this football Sudoku. If you want the rules, you should jump back to the beginning of the puzzle, or the video, sorry. And here I'm just going to jump right into the puzzle. Okay, so we know the logic already. We need to connect our 1s to our 7s with an 8 or 9 in between. I'm just going to jump right into it here. 1 goes to 2, 2 goes to 3. 3, the only 4 it can go to is here. 4, the only 5 it can go to is here. This goes to 6 and 7. Then this one, we'll make it blue. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, and 6 to 7. All right. So now let's start filling in numbers. This is 9, this is 9, this is 9, this is 9, and this is 9, because we need to pass with the number 9 between all of these. And then 8, we need to place 8 somewhere here. 8 goes here, 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 which puts 8 here. All right. We have already completed the football part of this Sudoku thanks to all the work we did in the last puzzle. Now, it's just normal Sudoku. So I see 1 goes here. Where else? 1 goes here. 1 goes here. We're going to go for a speed solve on this one. 1. 1 going here leaves us with 1 here. 1 goes here, but that means that there's essentially a virtual 1 staring here, because if there's a 1 here, there's a 1 here. If there was a 1 here, there's a 1 here. This doesn't have 1. This doesn't have 1, which puts 1 here, 1 here. All right. 2s. Doesn't look like we have the same thing going on. Let's go to 3s. We have a little bit more going on with 3s. That's a 3. This is a 3. One of these is 3. One of these is 3. One of these is 3. And then there's some 3s going on down here. I'm being a little bit more liberal with my pencil marking because, like I said, this is a quick solve here. I guess if I stop talking, it'll be a quick solve. We need to place 4, 5, 6, and 9. This can't be 9. 9 goes somewhere here. We know where it goes. 9 goes here. Let's look at 9s, actually. I should have gone with 9s and 8s right away because I placed so many of those. 9 most certainly goes here. 9 then also goes here. I think that's the last of the 9s. Let's look at 8s. 8 goes here, which I guess places 3 here. Jump back to 8s. 8, sorry, not 3. Sorry, that is not a 3 in the corner. That is not a deserved 3 in the corner. I'm sorry. I misclicked. 8, and then this is an 8 here. And now let's just jump back. So we've done our 8s and our 9s. We've done 1s. We did an extra 3, which I think I said doesn't give us anything. No, it doesn't. That's okay. I guess we can pencil mark 3s now. I'm a little more comfortable with that. 2s were very limited. 4. We've got 2 4s. That does give us a 4 here. Okay, this box only has three things missing. So this is three things missing, but I don't have a lot of information, do I? Actually, I do. It's 4, 5, and 6, isn't it? 4, this is 5, 6. This is 4, 5, or 6. But the 5, 6 here gives us 4. So this is 4. We need to place 5, 6. We don't know the order, but let's do that. Let's use 4 real quick and see if that gives us any more information. Sadly, it does not. We do know that 4 goes here, though. Actually, we have the pair here. This is a what? A 4, can't be 6. This is a 4, 7 pair. 4, 7 pair. That actually places 7 here. 7. 7 here. 7 here. 7 here. And I guess we have a 7 here. We only need 3 more digits. We need to place 2, 7, and 5. That's the last digit we're missing. We know for a fact 7 can't go here. This can't be 2. Oh, 2 goes here. This is 7, 5. This is a 7, 5 pair. 5. Oh, is one of the digits we're missing from here and from here. Missing 5 and 6. I don't see a resolution to that. We're missing 5, 6, and seemingly 4. This can't be 5 or 6, so this is the 4. This is a 5, 6. Oh, actually, I would say no resolution, but of course, sorry, the 6 in the box here gives us 5, 6, 5. We need to place 2 and 3. Let's go 2, 3 like this. That gives us 4 and 6 that we're missing up here. Unresolved. 4, 6, 4, 7, 5, 7. So this is 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, okay, that's a lot of options. Can't be 5, can't be 7, can't be 4. Oh, so then this is just a 2, 6, isn't it? Oh, actually, the 6 here, this is just a naked single here. This is 2. I think this has to be 6, because it can't be 4, 5, or 7. That gives us 4, 7, 5, 4, 7, 6. 2 and 3 are unresolved. We only have one digit missing from here, and that is 5. We need to place 2 more digits here. That's 2 and 9. No, not 2 and 9, sorry. 2 and 6. 2 and 6. That does give us that the 4 we're missing in the column goes there. We know we're missing 3. We're also missing 2. I guess this is a 2, 3 pair. Missing 2 digits across here. 3 digits, actually. 1, 2, and 6. This can't be 2, so this is 1, 6. But this can be 1, 2, and 6. Not as nice as I'd like. Missing 1, 2, 6, and 5. 5 gets placed here, which gives us 6, 5, which places 5 here. This also becomes 1, 2, 6. It can't be 1, it's 2, 6, which isn't limited. 1, 2, 3, 6. This can't be 6, so it's 1, 2, or 3. This can't be 1, so it's 2, 3, or 6. 2, 3, 6. Oh, we're only missing one digit from the column here. That one digit is 2. So actually, that does a lot of work for us. That gives us 3, 6, 6, 2, 2, 1, 6, 2, 1. Sorry, 6. This is 3, 2, 3. We are missing 1, and we are missing blanking 4. And we're done. 8 minutes and 27 seconds. I think that's a pretty good time coming off of that last Sudoku. So now, I hope you enjoyed both of these Sudoku here. I'm now a little bit more satisfied now that I've given a solution to the true gas today. And thanks for watching.